down. My bad. Here we go. So welcome back to the Who-kah Lounge Transformative Tarot. We are following the wave spell of the yellow star and combining it with tarot, of course. You know, over here we're not prejudiced or against anything. It's all a tool. It's all part of the same um, tablet, if you will, when it comes to spirituality. It's all about how you use it. You know what I'm saying? So today, which happens to be my Mayan birthday, I am a yellow human, number 252. This is today's energy. And, really quiet day for me, introspective, and felt like a birthday. Quiet and receiving, and kinds of messages everywhere. So it was quite interesting to see what showed up today in my experience for today's energy. Now we're going to move into what's tomorrow's energy, which is the Red Skywalker. And the Red Skywalker is a great archetype because this is really about exploring the unknown, um, dimension hopping, if you will, time travel, to say the least. This archetype is about not only creating space and clearing space, but exploring space, which is great for this expansion of the yellow star, which is about the expansion of the experience. So Sunday can have a lot of new or incoming energy. The feeling of if you've been doing your work, or at least the maintenance, keeping your space clean. Like today, Sunday would be a perfect day to clean the house. You know what I'm saying? Clear everything out. This is one of my feng shui cards, which is about not only directing energy, but creating space for that energy and removing old stagnant energy. Okay? And the transformer of the day for that, of course, would be Skywarp. My man Skywarp, who is known to teleport in and out, shift dimensions. So he's perfect for this archetype of the Red Skywalker. His music, he would, however, he was the old school artist was on them drugs, neither good nor bad. I guess it's all about how much you use. You know what I'm saying? But this was part of that mushroom, that weed culture, that being somewhere else. You feel what I'm saying? Mentally and energetically. And he would go into, I guess, a trance, you know what I mean? And go through different portals. And when he would come out of these portals, he would start to, just intuitively play his guitar and start creating all these different sounds of music that we hadn't heard before in the guitar. You know what I mean? Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. We're just reading what the energy of today, well, kind of reviewing today and then moving into tomorrow. Queenie, what's going on, Queenie? And then moving into tomorrow. So right now we're kind of planning ahead in this wave spell of the yellow star. We are in the 5th day, moving into the 6th day. The 5th day, or today, is about the yellow human, which is more about channeling and being connected with all things, receiving information. This is the card of the guide. So this kind of energy may have showed up, or you may have shown up in that energy of being a guide for others in some way, even if it's not verbal, just being the example. You understand? But this had a lot to do with your free will and your in. Tomorrow or Sunday's energy is, and a lot of new spaces. So this could be you taking a trip somewhere that you've never been before, physically, spiritually, mentally, all that good stuff. You feel what I'm saying? This is what we're looking for this day. And then the yellow star energy, which is the expansion of the experience, really might be a great time to go somewhere new, somewhere to explore. But like I said, this is also my feng shui card, clearing out energy so that you have new room to invite new things in. And we're going to pull a couple cards on it just to see how it's going. It's quite all right. I'm not hurting any feelings over here. Do your thing. And have a good one. So let's see what Spirit has to add into this experience, the expansion of the experience, and what we can look forward to. I'm pulling a course from Fancy's deck. Still available. Email or DM me on IG. I got you. So let's have a look. Yep, something new. Exploring something new. In this red dragon energy, giving birth to something new. So like I said, this could really involve taking on, you might find something new that you have, a new place, a new person. It could be really anything. Depends on what you're making space or what kind of spaces you are exploring. You know what I mean? This could be for your occupation. Maybe you're taking a certification of some kind. You know, so Sunday being a very spiritual day, you may have in your current belief system, whatever that may be. You know what I mean? That leads you to explore other belief systems to see the correlation, to see how everything really relates. You understand what I'm saying? And then we have, yep, see what I'm saying? Study. The King of Clubs. Something new, some kind of new information. Um, so the work with this energy is really simple. If there's something that you're really into right now, that you're really exploring, especially if it's new, it's time to get rid of the old if you already haven't with this King of Clubs, because you're making room for study. You know what I'm saying? You're making room and time, because this also deals with time and space. You understand what I'm saying with this Red Skywalker? But you're exploring a whole new realm here tomorrow, possibly. You know what I mean? Depending on how you work your energy and what you do with your time. But this is one of those times where if you take the initiative, you can really tap into something and really have it take hold and be a new beginning for you in some sort of way. You know what I mean? Um, Even if it's just reading the employee handbook, you know what I'm saying, or the directions for some new device that you got, or you know what I mean. Maybe it's you bought your first set of watercolors, kind of thing. You know what I mean, and you're just exploring that space. And maybe this is like YouTube as well. You know what I mean, where you're studying something. Good example is I went back on Tai Chi, and I'm starting to fine tune the whole form and how I approach it now. So there's a lot of studying going on, especially YouTube videos. But I've cleared that kind of energy, and it's giving me that new perspective right here with the dragon. So that's just an example. You know what I mean? Just one of the examples of how this energy can work for you. All right. And get two and close, and then I don't know. I might go over IG and do some card pulls if people want cards. But I'm not quite ready to do it here just yet. You know what I'm saying? Let's get two more for the closing. We can call this words of advice. If you do have a question, if you do have something on your mind and you want a little direction or guidance, hell, this is the day to get it from a yellow human. You know what I'm saying? Put it out there. Hold it close. Take a breath. And let's see what the cards have for you and see how this works into whatever you have in your mind as an intention. The world has a lot to do with the internet. And then the Queen of Spades. Let's have a look. Matter of fact, let's have a really good look. Give me a second, y'all. Well, that didn't work. There we go. A little light up in the Who-kah Lounge. You know what I'm saying? So the World card. The World card is about endings, but it also deals with the world. So this might be something you're learning online. Like I said, this could be an online course. This could be some kind of travel, short term, short distance or long distance. And then you have the Queen of Swords, which is about self-mastery. This is really about stretching yourself. You understand? Going beyond what you're used to. So this is about getting out of your comfort zone as well. and really getting settled in a new energy or a new way of being. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's part of the self mastery that we're talking about at this time. And you could really, I'm telling you, with the energy of the day moving into Sunday, you could really tap into some really high power shit. If you know what I'm saying, careful, you could really slip into something that'll really change your world. You know what I mean? Very, very new, very fresh. Um, So let's just say if this was a relationship, you might be talking to somebody in a different place or area, you know what I'm saying? And you kind of have to stretch yourself. You're going to have to approach it differently and maybe uncomfortable being at a distance, but it's a new beginning, you know? This is another example of how this energy works. And in that kind of mind state, we're creating the space, or let's just say there's space between y'all, you know what I'm saying? But still, there's a lot of room to explore. There's a lot of room to grow here because of that yellow star. It's like maybe now it's time for you to start traveling, or the other person will travel to see you. So, you know, a lot of different, you know, even if it's not this day, just making plans, just using the energy that's available and matching it with your intention of the day to get things moving in anything that we've talked about today, okay? So that's what I have. We are in this yellow star spell, and so far, um, I don't know how it's been playing out for y'all in the last 5 or 6 days, but I can say that the feeling is a lot lighter working with these energies. You know what I mean? Not to say that there's no surprises, and not to say that we don't want the surprises. You know, we don't want all the time. It's about being present and dealing with things as they show up in this Skywalker energy. So, you know what I mean? Get ready to surf through the dimensions tomorrow. It could be in the dream state, it could be in the conscious realm, it could be in any area of life. But be willing to explore, you know what I mean? If nothing else, yourself. You know what I mean? Something maybe about you that you haven't learned about yourself yet. And this is the time when that comes online, and you can really find something beautiful in it, as far as a new beginning, something that'll change or rock your world. Okay? And this is also about bringing things together. You know what I mean? Putting pieces together. This is the closing of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. So this is something else you could be manifesting at this time for yourself. All right. So on behalf of my man Sky Warp and the Mayan calendar and the ancestors, I share to those who've come before and those who will come. And to y'all who are the walking, living altars and representations of energies, enjoy your evening wherever you are, and enjoy your Sunday, and look out for that energy of traveling to distant places, even if you're just sitting still. You know what I'm saying? Get lost in a good book or a good movie or something like that. But make sure it's new. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. There was a final one that flew out of here. Kind of caught my attention. Whatever it is, kind of keep it to yourself right now with the Ultraviolet Dragon. And not only that, keeping it to yourself or keeping it under close watch, because this is like copyright infringement or people stealing your ideas, especially when they're not in fruition yet. You know what I mean? Get a person with $1 million, you come up on that idea a lot faster than you if you're only working with a $500 budget. You feel me? So it's one of those things where you wait till it's finished. You wait till the egg or the nest egg is grown, and whatever endeavor this is, until you release it or make it known to the general public or shoot anybody. It's between you and the divine. But also, whatever you're nurturing or cultivating at this time, this is about creating the proper environment in which it can grow. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that the nest egg is somewhere where it's going to have all the opportunities and benefits of being in a place where it can come to its full potency. You know what I mean? That's why the ultraviolet dragon is in the water. Ultraviolet dragon is a very hot dragon temperature-wise, body temperature-wise, and could become a detriment to the eggs. So this is why they seek out the water to balance out the energy. So this low-key has a temperance kind of energy to it, and the temperance did show its face with this card when I pulled it out. So, keeping things even, you know what I mean? Knowing when to water it and put it in the light, and when to just leave it be and let it do its thing. So this is the insight for today, and moving into tomorrow, we still have a bit of both energies kind of mingling together as it becomes stronger with the red Skywalker, and the energies of the past couple of days will be right along there with it. You don't discard the energies. It's one big pot of gumbo. So by the end of the wave spell, you're going to have a full flavored taste of how you're working in and around and with this energy. Okay? So with that being said, your boy Phoenix. I'm out of here. You guys take it easy. We will be moving on to days 6 to 7 tomorrow. And once we finish the wave spell, we'll see what happens. You know what I mean? So let me know how y'all like this series so far. Any comments, any questions, you're more than welcome. Email me for any commissioned work or any consultations or readings. They'll be in the description box below for y'all good souls, kindred spirits. Y'all be whole.